We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. The famous words of the 19th century French philosopher Pierre Teilhard de Chardin epitomize our experiences as human beings. Nature is a powerful way to connect with one's spiritual side. Once it sets root into your heart, it blossoms first into a delicate flower. And once the fervor to keep it alive in your heart arises, it becomes as mighty as the redwoods. Nature is a key factor to our everyday emotions, such as looking at a desert may give us a feeling of abandonment, a rainbow the feeling of hope, or a hurricane the feeling of fear and helplessness. Having the ability to release oneself from the restraints of materialistic everyday objects and worries and detach from the world even for a moment into a sublime state of mind has the power to invigorate one's body and soul. I believe in the strength of spirituality. I started questioning aspects of life when I was about 14 and attempted to seek solace in religion, but had a longing for something more satisfying. I began to go through a process of self-actualization, even though I didn't realize it at the time. One time, my family and I went to Lake Tahoe for our winter break, and we were hiking up a snow-covered hill. I was ahead of the rest of them and trampled through the fresh snow to reach the top of the steep hill. I finally reached the top after what felt like forever and glanced to my left and was breathless and captivated by the most beautiful view of the sun hitting the sparkling water and the way it peeked out slightly at the apex of the opposite mountain, the snow glistening with the sun's rays. It was as if I could have sat there, my legs hanging over the top of the mountain, head resting on a trunk of a nearby tree. Time didn't exist, worries erased, stress relieved. I was in a state of utter serenity and was struck by the awe of the beauty of nature. At that moment, I believe that I tapped into my spiritual side and appreciated nature on a deeper level that can only be felt with the heart. Feeling that oneness with nature, feeling mentally balanced and warm from the inside out on a chilly day, allowed me to appreciate a higher power even more. Eventually, my parents came up and I awoke from my hypnotized state of mind. However, the way I felt gazing at that view didn't seem to affect them the same way. I believed that the universe was trying to connect me with something that I could feel and have faith in and provide some form of lasting assurance. From that day, I look towards nature more than anything to give me some type of peace and faith when I feel that all is lost. Everyone doesn't believe in a God, but acknowledging and quenching the thirst of a spiritual inner being is a feeling that everyone should be able to feel in their lifetime. Attaining a level of self-satisfaction and rejuvenation is the most calming feelings, like lying in bed after a long, hard day. Developing a passion beyond worldly objects and pursuing it will continue to strengthen the human soul in immeasurable ways. Gaining a tremendous source of inner peace and clearing the fog that has settled in your mind through confusion and negativity helps in keeping you grounded and steady, even if you feel the earth beneath your feet may fall at any second. Just as a breathtaking glance at one of nature's many beautiful treasures inspired me to hold on to that feeling and continue to achieve that state of peace in stressful situations, I believe that if the universe is calling to us in a way that cannot be ignored and reverberates through one's body and soul unforgettably, we must listen to it. It just may have something meaningful to say.